everybody, welcome back. It's Monday. You know what time it is. It's tea time. This week in my collection, Daikaiju. Daikaiju is an instrumental surf rock band based out of the Houston, Texas area. I've seen these guys a couple of times at 123 over the last few years. They put on an incredible show. Straight instrumental. They do not talk. They wear kabuki masks when they play, and they just kind of communicate to the crowd through hand gestures and things like that. But we'll get to more on that in a minute. The shirt that I have in my collection is the only one I have from them, and I picked this up at the last time I saw them at Pleasant Street. This one's pretty neat. It's got this butterfly on it, or moth, whichever you prefer. But in the design itself, it's cool because it's got the band name just running down through the body, very subtle. But also the design in the wings are all the different masks that the band members wear when they play, which I thought was also a really cool touch. The band's a lot of fun. They start out on the stage, then they end up moving their instruments into the crowd and onto the floor. You name it, they'll go all over the bar to play. They also end up incorporating crowd members into the band as well. Usually toward the end of the set, they'll start pulling random people from the crowd and putting a guitar or a bass on it. The drummer will be playing and he'll grab somebody and he'll start getting them on the beat, and then the next thing you know, the band is gone and the crowd is now playing the music while the band's running around kind of orchestrating the whole thing. They're also very well known for setting their instruments on fire. The drummer will douse his cymbals with lighter fluid. They'll set those on fire while they're playing. Usually by the end of the set, he will have the crowd holding his drums up above their heads, and he'll stand on somebody's shoulders while he plays with his cymbals on fire. The rest of the band is just doing their thing and passing off instruments. The last show they played, I actually ended up playing guitar. I had been sitting in the window on the ledge between the upper bar and the dance floor, so I did not get picked for anything, or at least so I thought. And watching the show, next thing I know, the guitar player, she climbed up on top next to me and was playing, and then she just kind of tapped me, gave me the guitar, and then she dove through the window and went to the bar to go get a drink. And I'm standing on the ledge by the window with the drummer standing next to me and just banging out chords and playing. It was pretty cool. The time before that, when I saw them, they'd come into town and their van broke down and they weren't going to get it fixed, so they just kind of left the van. At the end of the night, they all traipsed outside of the club and went up into the parking lot, and the whole crowd followed them. They set the top of the van on fire and stood on it with their instruments and had some percussion just playing along while the crowd was going crazy. Then got a new van in the morning, left that one, and took off. If you like bands like Man or Astro Man or the Messer Chups, and you just like surf rock or surf punk, whatever, I'll post links and everything in the description so you can go check them out. I'm sure there's tons of video on YouTube, their Facebook page, Instagram, all that, Bandcamp, you name it, you can find them. I'll post the links and you can go check them out. That's all I've got on this band this week, so thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you next Monday with another one. Until then, take it easy.